I'm waiting for y'all to get in here so we could just. I had no plans to be in here tonight. I have so many questions, so I just gotta ask. So I'm waiting for y'all to get in here. I got so many questions. I'm waiting for y'all to get in here so we can discuss. Because it was not the plan to be on here tonight, but I just keep seeing things, and I just needed to ask questions, talk, chitter chat. You know how I like to do. I like to talk to y'all and chitter chat and all the stuff. So, okay, let's talk about the state of the union. Like, I guess all I can say is like we got to talk about the state of the union. Like, we already covered, the thing about the UPS and what's going on with UPS and the state of the world. Okay. What I didn't talk about earlier because I was just trying to be, light and airy and just talk about the show and review and all that kind of stuff. But like a man was killed yesterday by a cop, shot 8 times in the back. I understand that the man had a knife. I understand that the police officers are trained to shoot to kill. I understand that. I get all that. But you didn't have to shoot that man 8 times. It just doesn't make sense to me. You can't, and they had to ride in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and they rioted and they did all these things, right? And so we are so worried about all these other things going on in the world, and each and every one of us has the potential to be killed, especially if you're a man with a darker skin tone. Just being honest. So, I just don't understand how we pass by in life. We pass by with not really dealing with reality of what's going on in the world. We pass by we pass by all that because again, there was a man was killed breaking up a fight. Man was killed breaking up a fight. So we pass by all that. You know what I'm saying? We don't as content creators, we don't really talk about what's really going on in the world, or some of us do, some of us don't. I can't say all, but we're gonna talk about. I did stuff earlier. I was trying to be light, not talk about it. You know what I mean? But we're gonna have this whole thing and this whole content about a man that got killed. We're gonna talk about TV shows and things like that, but we're not gonna talk about real life for the man that got killed and shot 8 times, and no way was it just. In my opinion. Maybe you guys feel that way, but in my opinion, I don't feel that way. So my thing is, we're going to let that slide and we're going to talk about nonsense. So now, I go up and down my social media. We're on Facebook, let's say. See it at other places. But now, we are now saying, and I see that we're talking about gossip. I want to make this, yeah, you're correct, completely correct, Natasha, but I want to make this statement. So we're going to talk about gossip because gossip is more important to talk about. And we're going to talk about gossip. And I don't understand the mindset of people that don't want to be honest and talk about what's really going on and what transpires. So now I see all this gossip, and I have seen, these people might not follow my social media or my YouTube, but I have seen it on my Facebook and my Instagram, and I have seen people posting about Jeffree Star. Now, a month ago, Jeffree Star was outed for being a racist by his own peer group, by someone that he was friends with, and someone that is like himself, Caucasian, right? He was in his own peer group talking about this. So his own peer, his own brethren, if you will, for lack of a better term, was talking about this and outed him for what he did to Tati Westbrook, or is her full name Tatiana Westbrook? I don't know, but Tati Westbrook, right? So it was It was Jeffree Star and Sean Dawson, and Sean Dawson outed Jeffree Star for and said, "You know what? This man is a racist. I know it. I've been around him. Yada yada yada." Sean Dawson said, "You know, I do take my blame. I did do wrong." Da 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 da. Okay, Morph, which is a multi-million-dollar company, which is dealing with his makeup line. Morph is a multi-million-dollar company which dropped him via social media and said, we are no longer working with Jeffree Star because and this was played out in the media. This is fresh. It's a month old. So now I don't know how people don't watch things and understand what's going on. So now Jeffree Star is now on his socials, on his Instagram, on his things, posting pictures and using African Americans to promote his line now, which he's never ever done. Are we just gonna act like we don't see that? Are we just gonna act like that's not what's going on? Are we just gonna act like that's not what's transpiring? I'm confused. I guess I don't understand why we don't talk about what it really is going on. I understand. Hey, let me say this: if you like Jeffree Star, that's your choice. I'm not mad at you for liking Jeffree Star because everybody, I want to tell you that I'm a firm believer in everybody can like who they like because I'm one of those people. I like who I like regardless of whatever. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And you mean to tell me that you don't see that this man is now using African American women and men to promote his products, which he's never done before, ever? Am I the only one missing this? Are we not going to talk about this as content creators? Are we not going to call a spade a spade? Are we not going to just whatever? We're just going to glance on because all we want to talk about as content creators is what's going to make you $1. But that's not how you should do it. You should talk about all things that affect us as a society because we're all going through it together. And that's one thing that I'm firm about. So this man is using his platform to talk about, to now all of a sudden promote again because there's a new makeup line coming out. And now he's using all the African American people and women and men and trans women, which he was never doing before. And hey, China, and he's doing all of these things, and now he's got all these people that are African Americans promoting that. And then to top it all off, guys, and I don't know how this doesn't outrage people or outrage you, to top it all off. This man is sitting here talking about he's got a black boyfriend. Y'all don't have a problem with that? Now all of a sudden, let me show you. Let me get it up. Let me show you. Hold on one second. Hold on, because I'm going to show you. Because the statement is, I can't be racist. I got a black boyfriend. Like, are you serious? So this is okay. Y'all don't have a problem with this? Y'all don't have it. This is the state of our world. This man is, I don't understand. I guess what I don't understand and what makes me angry. Yes, China Dickinson, he been up. That's what I'm saying. So my thing is, and he was called out by his own peer group saying that he was a racist. So I just don't understand how anybody was going to talk about and support the man and not notice that he is all of a sudden using black males, black females, black trans women, black gay men. He's using all of these people now, and now all of a sudden it's okay. But Morph, a multi-million-dollar, first of all, you better know, when a multi-million-dollar company drops you and doesn't even tell you to your face or an email or a phone call after you've made them millions of dollars, you better know that there's a problem. When the Black Lives Matter situation happened, y'all got mad at RuPaul. Y'all got mad at RuPaul for RuPaul not posting about Black Lives Matter. So how y'all not gonna get mad at Jeffree Star for not posting about it? But Morph did, and Morph dropped him. Because y'all sit right there and say that RuPaul is not black enough, he don't support black people because RuPaul didn't say da 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 da. So if y'all gonna say that, then you better feel some type of way about Jeffree Star. Y'all better feel some type of way about Jeffree Star. And how y'all would wear that same makeup and not talk about that. And y'all would wear that same makeup and support that is crazy. And anybody that would be is African American that would work with this man knowingly that this is going on is asinine to me. No, China Dickinson, that's all his followers are not that way. I understand what you're saying, and I do agree. I do concur with you to a degree, but it is what it is. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the black males and females and transgender people that are working with him, that is okay to just work with him and just acting like you don't know what's going on. And this man was outed by his own peer group. He wasn't outed by somebody of another race. He was outed by his own peer group. So if that's the case, and that's what's going to own it and move on and really try to rectify it. Don't now you're doing this. Now this is a smear campaign and a media campaign. Now you got a black boyfriend. Now you dating a black a black basketball player. Because when you was dating the other boy that you was dating for years, you was all distraught. Now you over here. Now you dating a black boy. You got a black boyfriend, and he happens to be a basketball player. We don't, so nobody wants to talk about it. And I'm not a person that likes to really get into racial stuff. I really don't, because the stuff really bothers me. You know, I don't really like, because I deal with a lot on my own for being me with my own people. So I don't like to get into the race stuff a lot. I really don't. Hey, Philip, I'm good. How are you? You know, I really don't like to get into the race stuff because it just gets really ugly and cantankerous, and I don't want to get into these cantankerous situations. But I do have a problem with somebody in their own peer group being outed and being talked about. Hold on, what's that? Recall that Nicki Minaj's hairstylist did Jeffree's hair recently, and IG blasted the stylist. The stylist said that he was paid $20K. So yes. And Katrina, his boyfriend is not in the NBA. Let me tell you where his boyfriend is. Let me show you. This is his supposed boyfriend, which I don't believe. But these are the posts. And hold on. He's playing for a team in Germany. His name is Andre Mahold, and he is currently playing for a team in Germany, and they have matching ink. So it's not in the NBA, and that doesn't mean like whatever. But he is a basketball player overseas, correct, China Dickerson? And what I'm saying is that regardless of what it is, he is now trying to portray it like, see, because we can go to his Instagram. Let me show you. Hold on, because I want to be honest about this, is that you can't say you all this stuff. You can't say you're all these things, but then let it be okay to just pick and choose when it's okay for it to be when it's okay for you to be appropriate. Because hold on, let me show you. Because that's the last post. Hold on. On June 21st, we got this. You see, that's somebody else. That's somebody else she's working with. Hold on. Okay, this is another person. All of a sudden, there's a ton of posts in between these, though. I want you to know that this is not just something sitting here. Right. You see, there's a ton of posts. There's a ton of posts in between that doesn't show it. There's a ton of posts that doesn't show it. So let's not do this, because let me see. Because there's Sean Dawson right there in the middle. I believe that's Sean Dawson right there. It can't be. Listen, it can't be convenient when you want it to be convenient. You can't be if you don't like. Listen, let me say this. I'm a firm believer in who you like is who you like. What you don't like. I'm okay with that. But you can't switch up just to get a dollar bill. Because if that's what you're gonna do, then you ain't nothing. I'm trying not to curse because and try to take my videos down. I don't want to do that. So, because I really mean what I'm saying here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just do that. You can't just do that. You can't just, you can't just, you can't just, I mean, you can't just switch up. You can't just be like, all right, well, I just feel like, well, because right now BLM is a thing because that black man died and that white cop killed him. So BLM is a thing right now. So I'm going to be like, all right, all Black Lives Matter. If that's not how you feel, don't feel that way. Don't feel that way. Just fall off into what you fall off into and you'll be okay. Because obviously, who supports you. And that's the thing. With social media people and things of these nature, I just feel like no matter what you say about a person, even if you have all the facts and all the information, the people are going to believe what they want to believe because they want to believe what they want to believe. No matter what all you present to show the wrong that they do, or the fact that they live a farce or a lie. And no matter what, if that's what they've decided it's going to be, that's what they've decided it's going to be. So those creators, those social media people, they just need to be who they are and just be. It's okay to be who you are because they like you for what they like. It don't matter if you present all the information that you can have a book. You can have a book of all the information with timestamps and dates. And if the person don't want to believe it, they don't have to believe it. Yes, the man makes so much money that even if he's canceled publicly, he'll be totally fine. He did a video some time ago on how he makes his money, and yes, totally right. Totally right. And I'm not saying that he won't be fine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I know he'll be fine, but I just want them to be honest about who they are. That's all. I just don't understand not being honest about who you are. I just don't get it. Like, do what you're gonna do, say what you're gonna say, and be okay being that because it's okay being you. The problem is, as people, we need to be okay being us. And I mean human beings, not a color, not a race, just human beings. You just need to be who you are at all times, and it's okay. Some people are gonna like you. There's too many millions and trillions of people and billions of people in the world that are they're gonna like you if they like you, and if they don't, they don't. So it is okay. I face it every day. It is all right. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I think they just dropped my pizza off at the door. So hold on one second. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to order and I had to talk about it because I got agitated because I was like, I just don't understand how y'all just you're just going to let the man do what the man want to do and say what the man want to say, but don't really call him out on his nonsense. Like, I just don't understand it. And I can't get it for the life of me. Yeah. Oh no, really don't. And I'm tired of like y'all won't call out. Y'all won't call out a thing. You won't call a thing a thing. Like, call a thing a thing. Be honest about what that man is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be honest about what that man is. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna find out. Oh, yeah, but just be honest about what the man is. Like, be honest about what it is, or don't talk about it at all. Excuse me one second. I have to use the restroom. Excuse me. Like, you can't be a person. Hey, yo, I'm sorry. You can't be a person calling a person out on social media saying this or that, or you don't do this, or you don't believe in this, or you don't believe in that, and then you're not gonna hold them by that. Like, this person is out here doing nonsense, and you know it. Oh my God, is he yet stuff keep right? Like, it's calling about him dating a black man, even though he known. Like, I mean, it's just like, I don't understand. Like, how you gonna be okay with this man knowing that, now all of a sudden, he dating this man. Now he putting out, he's now all of a sudden all these articles and stuff are coming out. Oh my God. All these articles and stuff are coming out. Like, yeah, I'm okay with this one, and I work with this one. But just a month ago, his own peer group was outing him. I don't know. That's all I can say. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I felt like it was on my heart. I needed to talk about it, and I want y'all to know, like, we could discuss and chat and chitter chatter and all the things, but enough is enough. And be who you are. And for some people to back him, but other people don't. But then they say there's something that they're all of a sudden this. But then when it comes to this person, because this person gave you an opportunity, or this person might talk to you, to be okay with them, that's a falsehood. And we need to stop doing that. China, what's on the pizza? It's a gluten-free pizza, so it's got no flour in it. And it's got bacon and hamburger meat. And it's about to go down. So I'm hungry and I love y'all. And I just had to come here and talk to y'all about whatever. And yeah. That's it. So, I mean, we just got to do a better job of just calling out what we see and being honest about it and talk about it. And, okay, well, Audrey, I'm sorry you don't like pizza, but I do. I'm from New York, so, pizza's my thing. But I love y'all, and thank y'all for messing with me. All right, bye.